Welcome back to my channel. Bago tayo magsimula, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.
For this week, we are going to discuss about Quarter 1, Module 7, multiplication of decimals and mixed decimals with factors up to 2 decimal places. For Lesson 1, multiplying decimals with factors up to 2 decimal places. Multiplying decimals is just like multiplying whole numbers. You get the partial product and then get the sum. Count the number of decimal places in the factors and put the decimal point in the product. Let us have this example. So find the product of 23 hundredths times 13 hundredths. So we will write this vertically, just like this. Okay, so you need to identify the factors. So this is the multiplicand and this is the multiplier. We will multiply each of the multiplier to each digit of the multiplicand. So we will start in number 3, the last digit of the multiplier. So 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 0 is 0. And we will go now to the second digit of the multiplier, the 10th place, and which is number 1. So 1 times 3 is 3. So aligned the product below the 10th digit, just like that. Then 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 0 is 0. And then add. In adding, we will start in the last digit, which is 9. Since 9 is alone, we will just bring it down and then add 6 to 3. The sum will be 9. 0 plus 2 is 2, and then bring down 0. Okay, so we will count now the number of decimal places to know where we are going to put the decimal point. So when we say decimal places, these are the digits or the numbers written after the decimal point. So let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 decimal places. So we will count in the product 4, starting in the last digit, which is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will put the decimal point before 0 right there. So we get 299 10,000ths. Okay, so aside from this, there is another way on multiplying, wherein you will draw boxes. So the number of boxes depends on the number of digits. So since we got 2 digits, we will draw 2 boxes horizontally and 2 boxes vertically, just like this, and then put diagonal lines. just like you can see on your screen. So write all the digits on the top. So we got 23, and then put the decimal point right on the top of the line, and then write the other factors, 1, 3, that is, and then put the decimal point. As you can see, I eliminated the 0, so because those zeros are now useless. Remember to put the decimal point aligned with the lines, just like you can see on your screen. Okay, we will start multiplying the multiplier to the multiplicand. So we will start on the number 1. We will multiply number 1 to each digit of the multiplicand. So 1 times 3 is 3. So you will put number 3 on the lower part of the box, just like that. And then 1 times 2 is 2. Then we will proceed to number 3. Again, we will multiply 3 to each digit of the multiplicand. So we have 3 times 3 is 9. And then 3 times 2 is 6. So as you can see, the upper part of the boxes are empty because we got only one digit answer. So now we will add those. Before we add, we will group them by drawing diagonal lines like this. Okay, so we have group 1, 2, 3, 4. Group 1 from the bottom part, from the bottommost part. So we have 9 from the bottom. So since 9 is alone and nothing to be added, we will just bring it down just like that. And then we will go to the next group, which is 6 and 3. So we will add 3 plus 6 is equals to 9. And then again to the group 3. Since 2 is alone, there's nothing to be added, we will just bring it down. And then as you can see on the last group, there is a space, so there must be no space, so we will put 0 as a placeholder. And then to put the decimal point, we must make them meet each other, so just like this. So yeah, to make them meet, and then bring that down to put the decimal point. Okay, so then write that horizontally, decimal point 0, 2, 9, 9. So as you can see, we got the same answer, 299 10,000ths. Lesson 2. Multiplying mixed decimals with factors up to 2 decimal places. Alvin weighs 32 and 53 kilograms. Dino weighs 1 and 200 times as Alvin's weight. What is Dino's weight? So we are going to find the weight of Dino. So to do that, we are going to multiply 32 and 53 hundredths by 1 and 2 hundredths. Again, just like in whole number, we will multiply each digit of the multiplier to each digit of the multiplicand. So we will start in the last digit, which is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 5 is 10, carry 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 2 times 3 is 6. And then proceed to the second digit. Since that is 0, we can just leave it. We can now proceed to 1. So we have 1 times 3. Your answer must be aligned to 1, just like that. Remember, your answer must be aligned to the multiplier, to the digit of the multiplier which you are multiplying. So 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. And then add. Since there is nothing to be added to 6 and 0, let us just bring those two digits down. 6, 0. And then add 5 to 3. We will get 8. And then 6 plus 5, 11, carry 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. And then bring down 3. And then count the number of decimal places. We got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will count 4 digits from the product, starting in the last digit, which is 6. So count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will put decimal point in between number 3 and number 1, just like that. So we got 33 and 1,806 10,000ths as the weight of Dino. So we'll try to answer this using the other method. So as you can see, we got 4 digits from the multiplicand and 3 digits from the multiplier. So we will draw 4 boxes horizontally and 3 boxes vertically, and put all the digits on the top of it. So we have 3, 2, 5, 3, and the decimal point in between 2 and 5. Align the decimal point in the vertical line, just like that. So we have 32 and 53 hundredths, and then the multiplier 1, 0, 2, and put the decimal point aligned in the vertical and the horizontal line, just like that. And then we will start multiplying. We will start in number 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Again, this is just a 1-digit number, so we will put the answer in the lower part of the box. And the next, 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. And then next digit is 0. We can leave it and proceed to number 2. So we have 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 5 is 10. Since 10 is a 2-digit number, we will put the other digit or the last digit in the lower part and the first digit in the upper part, just like that. 10. And then 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. And then let us add by drawing lines diagonally, just like this. Okay, again we will group them. So we will start from the bottom, the group 1, 6. So since there is nothing to be added to number 6, just bring that down. Let us proceed to the next group, 0. Again, there is nothing to be added to number 0, so just bring that down. Next group, group 3. So we got 3 plus 1 plus 4. That is 8. Then the next group, the group 4, we have 5 plus 6, which is 11. So 11, write number 1 and then carry 1. And then proceed to the next group. 1 plus 2 is 3. And then the last group, 3. Since there is nothing to be added, just bring that down. Okay, so now let us make those decimal points meet. So we will draw lines just like that and just like that, so they can meet in the upper part of the box, and then bring them down just like that and put the decimal point. So the decimal point is in between 3 and 1. So we have 3 decimal point 1806, the same answer as the one that we did before. So we have 33 and 1806 10 thousandths. Okay, lesson 3, multiplying decimals and mixed decimals with factors up to 2 decimal places. So Andy is a pupil who loves to explore in solving equations on the bulletin board in Mathematics 6. He saw a card with the equation 3 and 52 hundredths times 41 hundredths equals n. So let us help Andy to solve this. So write them vertically. So again, multiply each digit of the multiplier to each digit of the multiplicand. So let us start in the number 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. And then proceed to 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry 2. And then 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. And then let us add. Bring down 2. And then add 5 plus 8. 13, carry 1. 1 plus 3 plus 0 is 4. And then bring down 4 and 1. And then count the number of decimal places. So we have 4. So count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will put the decimal point between 1 and 4, just like that. So we have 1 and 4,432 10 thousandths. Let us check, or let us try to solve this using boxes. So we have 3 digits multiplicand and 2 digits multiplier. So we will draw 3 boxes horizontally and 2 boxes vertically, and then put all the digits on the top, and then the decimal point exactly aligned with the vertical line, and then the multiplier. We have 4 and 1, and then put the decimal place or the decimal point aligned with the horizontal line Just like that. Okay, let us start multiplying. Let's start with number 4. So 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 5 is 20. Again, 20 is a 2-digit number. So we will put the last digit 0 in the lower part and the first digit in the upper part. 20. And 4 times 3 is 12. So we will put 1 in the upper part and 2 in the lower part. So we have 12. The next, number 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. And then draw diagonal lines to add. So we will start again from the bottom, which is number 2. Just bring that down. There is nothing to be added to number 2. And then proceed to the second group. 8 plus 5 is 13. Carry 1. And 1 plus 0 plus 3 is 4. The next group, 2 plus 2 is 4. And then 1. There's nothing to be added to number 1. Just bring that down. And then let us make those decimal points meet. And then bring down right there though. So our decimal point is again in between 1 and 4. So we have 1 decimal point, 4, 4, 3, 2. So as you can see, we got the same answers from the method that we used before.